I think it's just the guys that we have in our locker room. You know, we have a tight-knit group, and we know what we're capable of. And for us to come back after a game like yesterday and get 2 points, we know how close the standings are. So I think we just really dug in and treated it like a playoff series, and that's all we can control right now. And we did a really good job of that tonight.
Maine brought the intensity as well. Was it fun playing against a team that just tried to take the same level of intensity?
Yeah, I mean, we came out hot yesterday on them in the first with physicality, and I think they try to match that too, but you can't bully guys when you have guys like Ames and Gravy out there on your team, so they can keep trying all they want, and good luck with that. But we matched it, and we outdueled them tonight.
How big was it to come away with a win knowing they won last night, you won the first game, rubber match, and come away now you jump up above them in the standings?
Yeah, once again, it's a playoff series, so we know how close the standings are, and we're trying to chase Wheeling for first here. So these 2 points are huge, and we got 2 more in this next week, and we want to get those 4 points. So we know how close we are, and we just want to keep building towards first.
Big first period for yourselves, 3 points in the first period. How important was it for you guys just to come out strong for big first period?
Yeah, it's nice to get goals early like that. It creates momentum, and that's all you can ask for from us. Our line needs to get pucks in the net, and that's what we did tonight. So it was nice to get them early so we could get some momentum heading into the rest of the game.
Talking about your line, you guys were buzzing tonight. A couple goals for those guys, and why did that line work so well tonight?
Yeah, we got Manny, who's an all-star for a reason. That guy can just put the puck in the net, and he makes a lot of skilled plays. And then Kleiner is not talked about enough with how hard he works, and he's a man out there. So it's a privilege playing with the both of them. And for me, it's just easy. They allow me to do my job, and I think all 3 of us have good chemistry right now, and we're looking forward to keep it going. I think we can be a dominant line in this league, and that's what we're looking for and looking towards for the rest of the season here.
How big is it for you guys to kind of get a win on Wednesday, kind of before going on the road?
Yeah, that would be huge to play Worcester at home. It'd be nice to get those 2 points. We kind of have a goal with our coaches here, and we need 4 more to get that done. So we're just going to keep the gas on the pedal and try to get 4 more points heading into the weekend.
I think the mindset is we just got to take it a game at a time and a period at a time right now, and just worry about what we can do and what we can control right now.
How much do you want to see Berter go there?
Oh, I think everyone likes a good old goalie fight, but obviously we want him to get hurt, right? But he asked if he could go, and we're not going to stop guys if that's what they want to do, right? They're professionals; they make their own decisions, and yeah, I mean, I'm sure the fans would enjoy that, and so you don't see too many of those anymore. So,
how exciting is it for you knowing that they took the game last night and you come out firing in the first period and then you win the rubber match?
Yeah, no, it's good. We're just disappointed. We came out last night, won the first 20, dominated the period, and then we kind of took the foot off the gas for 40 minutes. Like this whole series, you always think like if we didn't take our foot off the gas for those 40 minutes, maybe we would have had 3 wins. But we were happy they rebounded. We knew they would. They're a good group in there. They know it, and they came out and did it.
No overtime.
Yeah, exactly. No more overtime points for everybody. That's nice.
Tyson Fawcett, just talk about his play. He's played great this year against Maine.
Yeah, Foss is, he just comes to play every night. He works hard. Brings leadership in our dressing room. That's why we brought him in. He competes, right? He's a small guy that plays like he's 6'2". I mean, you saw him want to go help his teammate after one of his line mates got hit, and he went after the guy that was 6'2", so he's not afraid, and that's just sticking together, right? He didn't have to fight. He kind of just sent a message that he was going to be there for his teammate.
Worcester won their 5th straight today. Big game coming up. What's the kind of game plan? Same as today, or
yeah,
do you match up with them any differently, or?
No, we just got to play our game, right? And we got to stay out of the penalty box. Obviously, they have a good power play, and Tuz has got them going now. They play a heavy, hard game, so we're going to have to match that intensity on Wednesday.
That line of Bertuzzi, McManus, and McLean all had a goal tonight. What can you say about the way they've been playing?
You know what? Like, being honest here with you guys, like we brought them in the office before the game. We didn't like their second and third period last night, and we said we need more from you guys. Doesn't mean they scored. That was the reason why they scored, but they could be one of the better lines in the league in our division if they want. So we just brought them in and reminded them that they have to pay attention to details and do the little things right, and you guys will get rewarded.
Thoughts on Helliwell's performance tonight?
Yeah, we like Helliwell. I mean, we picked him up in that trade, and he played for a good program at Notre Dame, so he's been well coached, and you can see it in this game. That was only his 7th pro game, so there's a lot of upside there, and we're really excited to have him on our team.
Any chance Beraldo's an option for Wednesday?
Yeah, we hope he's back in. I mean, right now he's got his injury, so we're waiting because he's a shutdown guy, big physical D-man, plays the game hard the right way, so that's why we picked him up. So we had to give up a big piece of our lineup, but we also got something back that we needed after we lost Pearson Brandon there for the year. So we needed to find a more experienced D-man, and it'll be nice to add him back to the lineup.
For you guys, Jeremy with a second straight win, how important is that to kind of get him going as we're a little past halfway through the year?
Yeah, no, we're bad. No, it's good. I mean, Rhodes has been steady all season, and like our goaltending, we always talk about it. Obviously maybe Brendan didn't have his best last night, but that happens, right? He was solid for us the 5 games before that. So, and I think Brendan had 1, 2, or 3 in a row before that. So, we count on both our goalies to do the job, and we're happy for Rhodes. We're happy. Anytime we win a game, we're happy for both of them.
It's February 1st. What do you think about the trajectory of this team getting set for the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to stay consistent and make sure we, if you win 3, like we won 3, lost 1, now we rebounded and won. Like, if you can always rebound after a loss, you can't go downhill and go on a streak the other way. You got to keep getting points, and that's something we talk about. And now we got to get focused for Wednesday, and after that we'll get focused for Friday.
Goalie rotation going to continue to go back to Brennan on Wednesday?
We haven't decided yet what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to chat about it, and we'll go from there.
How much does it help if you guys get some help from the bottom 6? Production from guys like McLean, Fawcett, guys you don't really see on the scoreboard sheet.
Yeah, I mean, I know everyone says, oh, it's your 4th line or your 3rd line. Like, we look at it as we got 4 good units, and we want to roll our 4 units and go at teams. We feel all 4 lines can play. So, hopefully one night it'll be Taylor's line, and then if it's Fawcett's line or if it's Bert's line, like, we just want everyone to be involved, and hopefully, there'll be guys coming back. Hopefully Isley will be back soon. Like, we miss him all year. He's a big, heavy forward that we need in our lineup, and hopefully he'll get the green light soon, and we can get him back in our lineup and get him going too.
Do you have any issue with Amesbury creating that chaos late in the game with you guys ahead?
Well, we just watched the video now, and the goalie came out of his crease, and Ames was trying to get through. There was no attempt to slash a goalie like they called it. We watched it, and if they want to call that, we're definitely going to fight that because it wasn't a slashing to the goalie. The goalie came out, Ames finished his check, threw the guy on the ice, came around, was going to the net because we had possession of the puck, and the goalie followed him if you watch the video, and then he caused his teammate to have to fight Amesbury. So.
No doubt you like playing against Maine this year.
Yeah, I guess I got their number this year, so it feels good.
How big is it for your line, just the bottom 6 to kind of get going here?
Yeah, I feel like we just kind of do whatever we can to chip in, and it's about winning. So whether that's sticking up for teammates or chipping one in here and there, we just try to do whatever we got to do to try to win the game.
How big of a series is this for you guys to kind of come out with both pick up the win today to take the series? Knowing where Maine is in the standings.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, we knew coming into it that it's a playoff mentality weekend, and we needed to win the series. And I thought we did a good job of that. I'm proud of the guys.
Yeah, I think it was honestly a bit of a whirlwind the first 10 days of being on the road for so long. I was getting a little homesick. Glens Falls homesick. So this weekend I was really looking forward to this weekend, just being home, having a new line and playing against a team that we're fighting for a playoff spot. And it was just overall, I thought it was a very good weekend for us.
I was going to say, being on the road, how long exactly outside of the few hours you were back here before heading up to Tulare here, what was that?
Yeah, I mean, I stayed in Texas. My family was there, so I got to, coaches let me stay with my family for a bit, which is very, very kind of them. And so we got to experience downtown a little bit, went to the Stars game, and had some time with them. And then that was for a couple of days, and then we met the team in North Carolina. So it was about 10, 11, 12 days I was gone. And it was a lot of fun, though. It was something I'll remember forever. That All-Star game was great. Thank you to everyone that was a part of it. Thank you too, Dowdy. You're the man. But yeah, it was just a very special time. And but like I said, it's over with. It's done. And it's back to the second half, back to work. We have a job to do this year, and let's get it going.
The second half of the year here, it's kind of the mindset for you guys. It's kind of looking at the standings and knowing, you guys have a playoff push coming up here.
Yeah, we want to push for first place, right? Like, I think we're in a really good spot right now, especially if the way we're playing this weekend. I think it's another, it's this tone that we need to play at every game rate. So we're chasing first and we want to be first. And there's obviously playoffs. We have no other goal other than that. But we're in a good spot.
Just talk about Tyson Fawcett, a guy who can score and he's not afraid to get physical.
Yeah, I mean that guy he's my roommate too, so I got to get to know him a little bit more, and he's just an unbelievable human, and to see him have some success this weekend, it's been a long time coming. I think he works his bag off. He's one of our hardest workers, and he's a leader of our team. So whenever you get a guy like that has a successful weekend, it's always great to see.
Knowing last night probably wasn't the thunder brand of hockey that you guys like to play, what was the message coming into today?
I think just don't, last night I think was a little bit unacceptable with how we played in the first period. We played very well in the first period and then kind of let the game slip away. The biggest message was we got to play that way that first period, the whole entire game, full 60 minutes. Play Thunder hockey like that. It's physical, it's violent, it's skilled, it's fast. And I thought we did that for the most part today. I thought it was a very fun game.
How much did you want Broads to go down to the other end of the ice there?
I thought our bench was screaming at him to go. I think I even saw Cloutier over there give him the okay. So I wanted it. I think both goalies wanted it. The refs got in the way on that one. But
big game Wednesday. Worcester won 5 straight. You guys have won 4 out of your last 5. What's the kind of message going into Wednesday night?
Same way, same exact way. It doesn't matter who we're playing. I think we beat ourselves. You know what I mean? We don't get beat. So that's kind of the message right now. We know the standard, and we got to keep it going.
I think this weekend we kind of learned about the Daniel injury effect here in Adirondack.
Yeah, I think it was a big weekend for us. Like it's second half now. You kind of separate yourselves from who's kind of in the playoff hunt, kind of not. And these are 2 teams that are in the playoff hunt, so it was a playoff atmosphere, and we wanted to show that we're a team that can win it.
Just thoughts on the atmosphere here. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. Just thoughts on the arena. Big crowd last night.
This is one of the best. It's one of the best I've played in a long time, especially in the ECHL. You don't get a lot of atmospheres like this in this league, but in general in the hockey world, I think if people were here and they saw, the what was going on and the atmosphere, like the how loud it was just it's unbelievable. It's fun. It's why you play hockey. It's why you want to play hockey, and it's a lot of fun out there.
You think it's one of the reasons a lot of people want to come here?
I think it's a lottery. It should be. It should be because you're not going to get this atmosphere in very many other places.